with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Jazz also changing it up. Walker Kessler comes in for Kyle Filipowski. And Bailey sub in for Collins. A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The screen from Thompson. VanVleet passes to Thompson. Now here is Smith. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The three from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires from the line. Here's Capella, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Capella's got his first points of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
A three-pointer is right on target.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
KD drives in, and he banks in the layup. KD's got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I know I'm not the one to describe him that way.
And so it's the Utah Jazz feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey everybody, it's halftime of game one and a big lead right now for the Utah Jazz.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. In good position in the series, but not so much tonight. Guys, what do you see?
Yeah, I think they took their foot off the gas just a little bit. Feeling confident, but you got to keep working.
Yeah, you need to have that killer instinct. You know, when you got a team down, that's when you got to put them away.
Get them out of there. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Utah leading by 17. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's VanVleet in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Sinks the triple. VanVleet's got the first bucket of the third here for Houston.
Set him up properly. VanVleet will knock that down.
The 3 from MP. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 17.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the court can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
A 3-ball. And Utah another 3.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Smith outside. Pass to KD. Fires from the wing. Can't hit that one.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. VanVleet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up officially. officials on the call with the foul.
He is a coach's dream. That's why they love Van Fleet. The intangibles are off the chart, and the execution is consistent.
The Rockets have again missed a free throw. 5 for 5. The first free throw is good.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Fleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
No good on the second free throw. Jazz leading by 19. MP outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Smith. Stolen by Kessler. MP outside. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 44.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Smith outside. Durant deciding where to go with it. Şengün with a screen on Markkanen.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
A three from MP. The three bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 12 points here in the second half.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now a timeout called by Houston. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. MP is second. Fourth, Keontae George.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
Smith with it. He's covered by Anderson. For three, Durant drills the three-pointer. KD's got 9.
They have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Van Fleet against MP. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. There's the three. That's good from Van Fleet on the assist by Thompson. Van Fleet's got 7 now in this quarter.
You got to get out of that. When you don't, Van Fleet will make you pay from downtown.
MP, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Houston making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Collier, he's checked in for the Jazz. MP against Thompson. MP, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Şengün. He's got 15. Houston moving it around. Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
But 3. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 4th rebound in this one. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Now, here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet, and he gets the bucket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's MP. Here's Kessler. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Jazz lead by 20. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Back to KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. 26 seconds left in the third. Pass to Collier. And here's MP for 3. Kept alive. Launches a 3. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Durant, and that one drops for him. KD's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Utah out in front, up 19. And we'll be back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Smith checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Tari Eason. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Markkanen. Anderson passes to Bailey. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Rockets ball.
Rockets trail by 18. Thompson outside. Driving the lane, Sengun.
He can do it all on the court. Sengun putting together one heck of a performance.
Jazz leading by 16. MP outside. Drills it from outside. MP's got 56 points in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
KD's shot is off. Utah leading by 19 points.
2 minutes.
The 3 from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
3 points.
MP's got 6 in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Durant. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Markkanen kicks to MP. And good! There's another. That's 62 points. 62!
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. Man, if ever there were a way to kick off the NBA Conference Finals, this is it. Gonna be a table-setting victory here in Game 1 for the Jazz.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And they open these conference finals with a forceful performance to take the early lead in the series.
Yeah, they talked about sending a message here in game one, and no doubt about it, they delivered that message loud and clear. It's obvious who has the upper hand going forward in this series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And that one is good.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
MP outside. Here's the three. Good, he hits again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
I'm standing here with MP after a big win to open the conference finals. There were reports leading up to the game that some of your teammates took issue with a video you posted guaranteeing a sweep. How did that affect you guys tonight?
We won the game. I don't think it affected us at all.
So, water under the bridge then?
There was never a problem to begin with. That was just folks in the media trying to get clicks. We're good.
Okay, I like to hear that. Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Kevin, over to you.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time.
We showed it tonight in the game for our water bottle giveaway. All fans attending will receive a Jazz Logo water bottle. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Jazz Bear, and the Jazz Dancers.
Tickets are still available for the next Jazz game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
Fans, don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Jazz Bear bobblehead. And folks, be sure to come out to the game for our water bottle giveaway. All fans attending a Jazz logo water bottle.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Utah Jazz have a battle ahead. Can they even the series at 2 games apiece? They know they can win, and now must rise to the occasion with millions of fans looking on as they square off against the Houston Rockets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
This series for the Western Conference title has been hotly contested. Game 4 tonight could see it tied up 2-2 or take us to a lopsided 3-1. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Fred VanVleet out there with Smith. Then there's Alperen Sengun. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Durant in at the 3. And for Utah, Kyle Filipowski is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's MP, then it's Bailey, and it's Markkanen and it's small forward. You look at the Jazz, well, they got to be feeling all the pressure now. They're hoping to even things up tonight.
Yeah, this home crowd could really help. You see familiar sights at home, friendly faces. I mean, you know the floor. But if you don't correct things quick, they'll have lots of time at home soon. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
17-footer, nice jump shot.
That mid-range shot, a go-to one for KD.
MP with it. Fires the 3. He's now 1 for 2 at that bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Durant, pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Sengun, the screen. Shoots from the baseline. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Eason. Durant's got his 2nd bucket on the night. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. And here's MP from outside. Durant pulls it in. MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Back to Durant. Nice move. And he lays it in. Durant's got 6.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
For Utah, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. From deep, MP. He's off on that one.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Durant, pass to Eason. Back to Durant. From outside the arc. No good.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
VanVleet against MP. They get the rebound. Pass to Bailey. Another shot. Again, MP missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
VanVleet outside. And here's Eason. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Fred VanVleet, such a valuable part of this team's rotation. Terrific pass right there.
MP looking around. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out. Brings it.
It's VanVleet with a drive. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Sengun, the screen. Inside. And Sengun, throw it down.
Turkish thunder. Sengun tasting the sauce up top.
MP against Van Vliet. MP shot is off.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
And Sengun throw it down.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Here's MP. 9 points in the game. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Buries it from 3.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
From the arc. Utah grabs the miss. And what a run they've had in these playoffs. Only 3 losses getting to this point.
Well, we're deep into the playoffs. Only dropping 3 games is pretty incredible. They've played fantastic team basketball.
Here's Van Vliet following the 3 by Utah. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Stolen by MP. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Utah.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now Van Vliet. To halt the run. He can't get that one to fall. MP getting it done for the Jazz. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Utah.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
They've got Collier. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Keontae George. Filipowski, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Markkanen comes in for Anderson. And MP subbed in for George. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Rockets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He scored 64 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Shots good by Collier.
Yeah, great feed there by Markkanen. That's something this team wants more from Laurie.
Durant with a screen on MP. Here's Holiday. And the layup is good off the glass.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Sengun. Sengun's got 5 rebounds in the game. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by MP. The shot by Holiday, no good. Utah leading. And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the basket by Holiday.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lets it go from deep. And MP good for 3. MP's got 27 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Durant for 3. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 9.
Right back at you. Durant motivated to put it right in his opponent's face. No better way to do it than with the 3 of his own.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
51 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Durant. The rebound by Filipowski. And so MP will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. From behind the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Oh, poked away. Launches a 3. On target from range. And now it's an 11-point Utah lead.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got no answers for him right now.
Durant way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half for the Utah Jazz.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. It makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Taking a look at the Jazz in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their head and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Rockets trail by 11. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Tari Eason, Fred VanVleet out there with Smith. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Şengün in at the center position. The Jazz shooting about 56% in this one. Here's MP, and again it's Utah.
Nice work by MP. He gets to his spot and cashes in.
Well, the Rockets shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done from 12 feet. The rebound by Markkanen. Jazz leading by 13. MP outside. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Outside Eason. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. From deep. At the arc. KD trains it.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 44.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Smith outside. Making it look easy inside. Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
From deep, MP. Another three for Utah.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. MP is second.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Durant, the pass to Smith. Three-pointer, Van Vliet drills it from deep. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. MP outside, takes the three, and it's good! He hits another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Smith with a screen on MP. And it's Van Vliet off the drive. The rebound by the Jazz. Now we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And again!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. On the wing, Durant. It's guarded by Markkanen. To the wing on the left. To the middle. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet against MP. Fires from deep. And again for three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Van Vliet against MP. Sengun, a screen on MP. The Rockets again can't hit.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer three so badly.
Off target from three-point range. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. To the paint. Can they get it? And there's a nice layup by Sengun. 16 points for Alperen Sengun.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Counted from distance.
Wow. What can you say?
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 6 assists in the game.
No surprise to see Van Vliet getting revenge at the arc. He wants them to know that's his turn.
Fires for 3. And got it! Another basket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Outside Durant. Three-pointer. And Houston, another 3.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Both teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got George, Lauri Markkanen out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, for a big like Şengün, you need that pump fake in your arsenal.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Utah?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
First free throw is good.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
And Houston making a change here. Okogie's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Jazz leading by 22. Here's Sensabaugh. Utah moving the ball around. And George with the basket on the assist by Markkanen.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Nails it from 3. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Here's Collier. Markkanen for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Okogie. Here's Shepherd. Smith right side. No good from 11 feet. Utah leading by 21. Nurkic high post. Here's Collier. There's a screen by Nurkic. Collier, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Finney-Smith passes to Okogie. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. For Utah, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. It's Markkanen on the wing, covered by Smith. Pass to Collier. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Smith with a screen on George. And here's Sheppard for three. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Utah Dancers.
Kessler, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Filipowski comes in for Sensabaugh. Bailey's checked in for Collier. And MP subbed in for George. And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Eason's checked in for Smith. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney-Smith. Smith, he's checked in for Okogie. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Sheppard. From deep, MP drills it from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
2 minutes.
This one for three. Pass to Bailey. 4-3. He got it again. Sensational. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man,
yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. It's VanVleet with a drive. Can't bury it. His fifth miss in 9 tries. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz.
And that's going to end things here in Game 4. A terrific outing in a big-time conference finals win for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with a tremendous showing here in Game 4, they even up the series at 2 games apiece.
And some people were throwing shade their direction, wondering if they had enough firepower, questioning the game plan. Tonight's win quiets the doubters, at least momentarily.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
Back to Smith. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Jacks up a 3. Durant's shot is off. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
From deep, MP. It's hauled in by Houston. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Durant.
VanVleet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A A huge victory for them, knotting this series in 2.
We've got ourselves a series, folks. Neither team with much of an advantage. It's a tight one.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
30-plus points usually means you had a good night. Wins do too. This is your job, MP, and it's hard work. Does it feel like hard work on nights like tonight?
It's like most jobs, the work itself, up and down. It's the people. If you're lucky, you make it somewhere you want to be instead of somewhere you have to. I'm lucky to have teammates and coaches who feel more like them than their co-workers. So even when the work is hard, I take a lot of pleasure.
Great, thanks, Andrew. You're welcome. Back to you, Brian.
Great stuff there, Dominic. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
The National Basketball Association and the Houston Rockets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, going out, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
Don't forget to come back for the upcoming towel day. All attendees will receive a complimentary Rockets golf towel.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having any issues at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Rockets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations.
Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals. The Jazz find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Houston Rockets. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Tied 2-2 here in the Western Conference Finals battle. Now all eyes set on Game 5. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Walker Kessler is out there with Kyle Filipowski. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Bailey. And it's MP in at the point. And for the Rockets, Durant is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Brett VanVleet. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Smith in at the 2 guard. You look at the Rockets. Greg looking to assume command of this series. It's appeared to be pretty evenly matched, though, thus far.
But they're the higher seed, and this is when that comes into play. In essence, a 3-game series now with 2 of those at home. They gotta like their chances.
Here's Eason. VanVleet wide open. Offline with his 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense is looking to generate is exactly that.
A three from MP, and the three ball is good.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
KD finds Smith. Back to Durant. Nelson and Smith with the assist that time.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Good on the triple. MP's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
A three from MP. It's rebounded by Durant. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And it's Houston with another.
One of the most efficient two-point shooters in the history of the game, Kevin Durant from the mid-range.
A three from MP. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Van Vliet passes to Adams. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
MP, no good. Rockets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contribution. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point game. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Houston making some changes. Smith comes in for Tari Eason. And Okogie subbed in for Smith. And Utah with a change here, too. Collier's checked in. 1:30 left in the first. Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here's MP for 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Van Vliet outside. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And that's now 7 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
MP, no good.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Bucket is good. KD's got 8 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
A 3 from MP. Strikes through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks chill.
Durant finds Adams. Outside, KD. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And here's MP for 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.